All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we got some pretty random news. There's not a lot going on in the crypto world at the moment. There's a few interesting things for sure, as I never make a video with terrible news. Probably not. Okay, like 20% of them. But 20% is a pretty low number. It's fine. Everybody, it's fine. Either way, first, I want to start off with crypto-friendly trading app. Robinhood is being probed by the SEC for civil fraud. This is not particularly surprising to me, as Robinhood started doing cryptocurrency trading quite a while ago, actually. And you never really own your cryptocurrency on Robinhood. Like, you can't put it on there, you can't take it off there. You just kind of buy it on the platform and then trade it on there, which is okay, I guess. But basically, the only way you can get out is with fiat. And that's okay, I suppose, for probably the majority of people, but it's a little shady. Robinhood is one of the most popular trading platforms used by millennials and has introduced cryptocurrency to millions of new traders. The application has gained popularity because it boasts a friendly, gamified interface. Love those gamified interfaces. Ooh, that cryptocurrency. That offers commission-free trades of stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, one-push investing, referral bonuses, and push notifications. I guess I got to get that referral bonus down in that description below. It'll be there. I don't know. According to recent reports, Robinhood is now facing a civil fraud investigation brought about by the SEC over its ties with high-speed trading firms like Citadel Securities and Two Sigma Securities, as it supposedly failed to disclose this information with customers. Whoops. The investigation is reportedly at an advanced stage, and the trading company could be looking at a fine of more than $10 million if it agrees to settle with the SEC's probe, that is. If not, probably worse. However, no such deal is expected to be announced this month, as there have been no formal negotiation between the SEC and Robinhood yet. An investigation conducted by Forbes states that Robinhood's business has mostly been developed around selling its customers' orders instead of actually executing them themselves. Notice payment for order flow to Wall Street's most notorious sharks, which account for 70% of its $130 million in revenue during the first quarter. Also, we had the suicide of the 20-year-old student from the University of Nebraska after its Robinhood account showed that he had a negative $730,000 cash balance, which I was actually wrong. So it's been a rough 2020 for Robinhood, and that was actually like a false. It just showed that, like, accidentally. I guess there's no such thing as a negative balance on Robinhood. I'm not sure, but that's what I read a while back, and so very unfortunate bug had occurred on somebody's app there. A while back. I remember reporting on that. So good old Robinhood. Actually, guys, I'm not done with Robinhood. Let me just bring this little piece of goodness over to you guys. I'm going to put this in the description below. This is called the absolute chaos of Wall Street bets. It's a Reddit. So Reddit is Wall Street. It's a Reddit subreddit. I'm sorry. Called Wall Street Bets, and it's absolutely insane, and it's absolutely empowered by Robinhood. And this video sums it up really well. Trust me, it's incredibly entertaining. I'm going to try to remember to put this in the description below. If you don't see it in there, I made an oopsie, and I didn't put it in there. I should. But again, it's pretty easy. Just the absolute chaos of Reddit Wall Street Bets. Great video. Absolutely great. Good entertainment. Moving on, the apocalypse survival requires 1 BTC, says Joe Rogan guest. So Joe Rogan recently switched his podcast to, I think it's still on YouTube, but he did like the Spotify deal, and now they actually have like a new podcast room where they talk, and it looks like really claustrophobic and red, and I absolutely hate it. And if you go into the comments section of any like Joe Rogan podcast lately, people absolutely hate it. So celebrity and podcaster Adam Curry described the importance of Bitcoin to comedian and podcaster Joe Rogan. He posited the asset's importance amid an internet-based world which thrives on personal data sales. The apocalypse is coming, and you're going to need a Bitcoin. Unfortunately, it's going to be pretty hard to use Bitcoin. This is just me going off track. You're pretty hard to use Bitcoin in the apocalypse, considering it's going to be hard to trade it to somebody and prove that you own a Bitcoin without any nodes actually functioning, if that's what you mean by apocalypse, like electricity out and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to do that. Anyway, so Curry said in a September 8th. Anyway, good press. Any press is good press for Bitcoin. He said in a September 8th interview, "Are you a Bitcoin salesman, Adam Curry?" said Joe Rogan, and he said, "I was very anti-Bitcoin until I sold a S-load of them. Don't demonetize me, YouTube, at like $900." Curry said, noting he acquired a stack of the asset in early days, selling it for $900. "I got them for nothing," he said. "People just gave them to me in the beginning and I denied it." He then referenced the industry's progress over the last decade, including mentioning of altcoins. Rogan responded, opening the age-old can of worms. He asked Curry why BTC remains the number one go-to position among thousands of other cryptocurrency assets. And he says 10 years of data showing that Bitcoin really is the only one that you can trust. Although I slightly disagree with that, but that is relatively true. Curry said, referring to the asset's resistance against manipulation and its trailblazing technical makeup. So I have to agree with that to some degree. But again, I don't know how you're supposed to use Bitcoin in an apocalypse. You definitely need nodes, and it'd be hard to prove that you even have any Bitcoin. You could be like, I got 1 Bitcoin on this Ledger wallet or this USB drive or this wallet, etc. But again, pretty hard to prove that. Pretty hard to transfer it too without a node. You'd have to like bring up a... Oh God, I don't even know. It'd be really difficult. Anyway, moving on. So Peter Schiff, good old Peter Schiff, gold guy. So people gave him Bitcoin and then he kind of denounced it. And some people kind of secretly think that he's just like he's actually secretly buying a lot of Bitcoin and he's just sort of fuds on it and he just sort of trolls people. But either way, this is a great tweet. So against my advice, my son Spencer Schiff just bought even more Bitcoin. And I like how he says, because it's weird because he puts like hashtag Bitcoin and, and then, the monetary sign and then Bitcoin, $ Bitcoin, which turns it into an emoji on Twitter, that you would actually go through and do that, to take the time to actually hashtag it and stuff. He's such a secret Bitcoin lover, Peter Schiff is. Whose advice do you want to follow? A 57-year-old experienced investor and business owner who's been an investment professional for over 30 years, or an 18-year-old college freshman who's never even had a job? And out of 82,000 votes, 81% voted for the kid and 18.7% experienced professional. I think I agree with both of them. I'm going to go ahead and agree with both of them. There should be a both. There should be who you going to trust. I put both. Right? I'm going to buy me some Bitcoin, and I'd also trust somebody who's been an investment professional and probably like unbelievable millionaire, if not billionaire, for 30 years. I'm going to trust that guy too. Like, I'm going to trust that guy as well. Let's go with that. Anyway, moving on. Dave Portnoy shrugs off $700,000 stock loss weeks after crying about the 25K Bitcoin dump. Well, no, not weeks. It wasn't that long ago. Okay? I don't know who wrote this article, but definitely wasn't that long ago. Dave Portnoy, Barstool's sports founder, admitted he lost $700,000 trading stocks on September 8th. What happened to the stocks on September 8th? Well, this is just the Dow. I like to go with the Dow, whatever you want to go with, like the NASDAQ, the S&P, your individual stocks. Who cares, right? They all dumped on September 3rd. Something pretty fierce. From 29,000 and now we got down to 27, and it looks like Dave Portnoy panic sold. He says, to steal a line from my crypto friends, you can't have weak hands, Portnoy said. Weak hands refers to someone selling their trading stock, etc. Do you see my hands are shaking? Portnoy said, I'm down $700,000. He added, I'm loving it because it was too easy the way I was stomping the suits, he said, of his proclaimed success over mainstream finance. You know what? Actually, I think kinda I like Dave Portnoy. A little bit. I like his attitude. I think we might get along. I don't know. I'm getting there. He's winning me over. Contrary to statedly strong hands, Portnoy showed the opposite during his short stint in Bitcoin. He lost $25,000 after he gained quite a bit. So he basically sold on September 8th, which was pretty low. I don't know when he exactly he sold, but 27,000. He might have been panic selling just in case it was going to go back down to like 19,000 or something. But if it goes even lower, he can buy back in, and really he wouldn't be that much down, I suppose. He could just come ride it right back up. Way she goes, boys. But kind of ironic though. He lost 25,000 in Bitcoin and fudded all over it, and then lost 700,000 in the stock market. And he's like, not a problem. Anyway, this is a little video of him, and here's what he has to say about a message for the head of crypto. It's entitled, at least on Reddit. I don't know what the video is actually supposed to be entitled, but this is pretty gold. I enjoy this.
I want someone to cut what I'm about to say. I'm turning down the music. I'm turning it down.
Turn it down.
I've been doing this internet thing a long time. Almost 2 decades.
This internet thing. I mean, what does that mean? That's funny. Anyway.
I've met all sorts of people. Some I like, some I don't like. Some that are funny, some that are not funny. Some that talk a lot, some that don't talk about frauds, Ponzi's, you name it. The crypto people, just about the most enjoyable group of people I've ever met. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah, we are. And you know what, Dave? I think we're gonna start liking you too. I think we're gonna start I think I like Dave Portnoy. You know what I think should happen is if Dave Portnoy is ever in Pittsburgh, I think we should meet up. I'll bring Too Wicked Quartic over. Because whoa, let's slow it down here, okay? This is the 4th iteration of Too Wicked. I had Too Wicked 1, 2, Too Wicked Squared, Too Wicked Cubed. Now we're on Too Wicked Quartic, okay? You might say, isn't it Too Wicked Quadratic? No. Quadratic is 2. It's also squared, right? It's quartic, right? We got that 2020, you know what I mean? That R1. I'll roll up on that. Dave, you go and rent one, or since you're like a multi-millionaire, you go and buy one, and we'll go do some twisties. We'll hang out. Maybe we'll get hammered or something. The drinks are gonna be on you since you're the millionaire. Unfortunately, not to be a douche. And we'll talk about Bitcoin, and I'll tell you how to trade it a little bit more. I don't consider myself an insane expert on trading, but I've been in it for a while, and you kind of get used to the volume and how it pumps and how it dumps, why it pumps, why it dumps, and we'll talk all about it, man. We'll talk all about it. Anyway, let's keep going.
They're crazy on social media. They're crazy on Twitter. They have the same fucking personality I do. They're gamblers at heart. They sling it. They can laugh at themselves. They just want to make money. I will be in crypto. My heart is crypto, but I just got to figure it out. Right now I'm dealing with the stock market, all right, crypto? But I love you fucking crypto. I love the Link Marine.
Hey, you like the Link Marines? Yeah, it's okay. Hey, you figure out the stock market right now. You get your money back, okay? I'll help you figure out. I'm gonna tweet to this guy. Even if we just message, I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him figure out Bitcoin a little bit more. Okay, but moving on. Again, so the Dow dumps on the 3rd of September. Bitcoin dumps on the 3rd of September. So once again, we have that correlation with the stock market going on right now. When once again, it makes total sense because there's so many institutions, there's so many stock traders, there's so much Wall Street getting into Bitcoin now, and it's getting like that more and more every day. And of course they're going to use the same fundamentals with Bitcoin. Stock market's going down, better sell our Bitcoin. Stock market's going up, better start buying Bitcoin, right? It's just going to start, it's going to adopt that same flow. When in Rome, when under the same roof, you're gonna do the same things, and that makes total sense. And you can look at the Nasdaq, you can look at S&P, you can look at any stock indicator, and they all dumped on the 3rd as well. So that's something you got to kind of look out for with Bitcoin anymore. So that was like at 10 a.m. that actual dumping started to go down, and that's 10 a.m. What is that supposed to be, like my time, East Coast time? So it's hard to say UTC. I'd have to do the math here, but it seems like it dumped relatively the same time, maybe before September. Yeah, it looks like it dumped actually earlier than the stock market did. So you can start correlating these a little bit more. And I'm not so sure about these individual little dips and pumps here. Let's see. What do we got this was the 4th to about halfway through the 4th. So let's check that out. The 4th, let's see. 4th, halfway through the 4th here would be somewhere around here. Yeah, I mean, kind of similar, right? They're not exact, and they're not gonna be exact, but they're pretty close. But that's about all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, that helps out a lot. The more you like a video, the more it sort of gets pushed out there and to other people, which I appreciate. Sharing is also amazing. Follow me on my social media. It's down in the description below. Again, I'll try to put the absolute chaos of Wall Street bets in the description as well, because this video is great. Also follow me on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of pictures on there. I went on the Pittsburgh Labor Day ride. There was like 1,000 motorcycles going through Pittsburgh. It was in the news. Cops were taking pictures with us. I mean, there was seriously 1,000 motorcycles going through the city of Pittsburgh. No red lights, just going through, and I was in the middle of it all. It was great. I've been posting pictures lately. Also, in the future here, I'm gonna start moto vlogging a little bit on the channel, so that's kind of an announcement as well. Don't worry, the crypto content isn't going anywhere. The news, the whatevers, etc. That's all gonna be here. Once in a while, I'm gonna produce. I mean, I actually already have. Like, if you go back into my channel, you go to the old. You go to the playlist, you'll see that there's some motorcycle videos. They're really old, but I'm going to try to get some better equipment. I sort of live streamed at the Labor Day event, but I could only hold my phone, and I couldn't ride my motorcycle at the same time, so I had to shut down once we started riding. But I have a little chest holder for a cell phone, so I'll be able to live stream. I'm also going to get a GoPro for my chin, so that way I can make some videos with that too. I can talk about crypto while I'm riding and things like that. So there'll be kind of an interesting little thing for me to do. So one of my passions, again, is cryptocurrency. Other passion, motorcycles. Absolutely love motorcycles. I'm always riding. And yeah, so check me out on Instagram. It's where I post like pictures of the bike, pictures of myself, pictures of the family, pictures of friends, pictures of the past, etc. So you'll get to see a little bit more insight, I guess. I don't know. I really just honestly started using it. So there's that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all I have for you. And I'll see you guys next time.